How's it going, everyone? This is Childhood DVD Fan here, and gotta be a little quiet for this video. Even though I still have a pretty loud voice, I definitely gotta, make sure to, tone it down as best as I can because it is late at night, and my mother is sleeping on the other side of the hallway, so I definitely do have to be a little quiet. Anyways, for this video, I've been wanting to do this video for a while, and it is finally here, and I'm going to try to go through these as fast as I can. I will explain a little in detail, but I won't go too crazy because I'm very OCD. It's going to take me a long time to put these back, and, in perfect condition because that's just how I am. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing off my live-action Nickelodeon shows for you guys, the collection. There are a few DVDs left that I have to get, but I have a lot of them, and 2 of the shows out of the 5 that you will be seeing here are completed. I don't need to get any more of them. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So let's start out with the number 5 show, which is a show I recently just started getting into. So the first thing I'll show you guys is we got the Amanda Show here. Amanda Please, Volume 1. You got Josh Drake, the main reason I wanted to collect the Amanda Show, and then you got Amanda Bynes. Here's the back. Paid a little under $10, a brand new tape on Amazon if you guys want to go get it. Totally up to you. Here's what the tape looks like. 2 episodes from season 2. And the other Amanda Show VHS I have at the moment is the Amanda Show The Girls Room Volume 2. Got this used copy. This also is selling on Amazon brand new for a little under $10. Here's that. And here's the back. I'm not going to show the back on the DVDs, but I will for the VHSs. So there you go. There is Volume 2. Sorry if my arm's going to be in some of these shots. It's kind of, a little hard. Anyways, moving on to the Amanda Show DVDs. The first one here we have is, and by the way, I still need to get Volume 3, the VHS. I do have Volume 3 on DVD coming in the mail soon, so stay tuned for that. But first up we have the Amanda Show Volume 1 DVD. Opening it up. I made these little inserts so that way I know what's on the DVDs without having to flip to the back of the DVD to see what is on the DVDs. So that's Volume 1. Next up here, we have Volume 2. I am getting Volume 3's, the Amanda Show DVD in the mail, possibly even tomorrow. Here's the inside of Volume 2. Put that over there. So, like I said, I need Volume 3. Moving on, all these DVDs were Amazon manufactured DVDs of the Amanda Show. We have the Amanda Show, the best of Season 1. We do not have a complete first season, unfortunately, because of some of the appearances on the actors due to copyright. So there we go. There's the episodes. We have Disc 1 and Disc 2 there. Okay. Next up, we have the best of the Amanda Show. If you're not into getting all the Amanda Show DVDs to see the Drake and Josh moments, just get this DVD on its own because they have a segment dedicated just to the best of Drake and Josh on the show. So, yeah. But me, I like to get all of them because I like all the moments. Plus, Drake Bell was on every episode of the Amanda Show. Okay, next up, we have the complete second season with Nancy Sullivan there, who played Audrey Parker in Drake and Josh. Opening up, we have a 3-disc set, the only 3-disc Amanda Show set out there. There's Disc 2 and Disc number 3. Okay. Sorry about the awkward pause when I'm getting the DVDs and the final Amanda Show DVD that I have is the complete 3rd season. So there you go. There are the episodes. So the only thing I need left for the Amanda Show is the Volume 3 VHS, which is kind of a rare VHS. I will be getting the Volume 3 DVD possibly tomorrow or sometime pretty soon. Alright, moving on to the next Nickelodeon live-action show. This is the only non-Dan Schneider show on this list, by the way. I can't remember at the moment who created this show, but I know it wasn't Dan Schneider. It's just not coming to my head right now. I think it was Scott Fellows. That's who it was. Anyways, this is the least amount of DVDs out of all of them. There's only a few. So first up, we have Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, the Special Field Trip Edition. This one has the insert, but I still, on the back, put which episodes, that way I knew what they were. But I still kept the insert, obviously. Okay. Next one up is Ned's Declassified Season 2. I do not have Season 1, unfortunately. That is a pretty hard DVD to find. This one's also a very hard DVD to find, but I do not have Season 1. I might one day get the Amazon Best of Season 1 DVD just to hold me over until I can find the complete first season Canadian edition. But I was able to pick up Season 2, the Canada version, at a very, very good price. So there are all the episodes. There are a lot. There you have Disc 1, Disc 2, and Disc number 3. There were not many episodes released on DVD for Ned's Declassified. The only season they really didn't release was Season 3, although with the Field Trip DVD you get a few Season 3 episodes, but I still need to get the complete first season for the Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Alright, next up, we're going to be moving on to the most DVDs that were released for the show, coming in at number 3. Alright, so the first one we have on the list here is iCarly, Season 1, Volume 1. This is probably the show I watched the most growing up as a kid out of all these shows here. But doesn't mean it's my favorite, but it's still, I love iCarly. I still love that show years later. Next up here, we have Season 1, Volume 2. There you go. Okay, next one here. This is the only one I had as a kid, but I had to re-buy it. Season 2, Volume 1. Case is pretty bad. I am going to look for a replacement case. This is my old Zoe 101 Season 1 DVD. The bottom here is broken, but the one that it came in was the piece was broken, so this is, I guess, better than what I had before, to say the least. And if you see this little cable here, it's my iPhone charger. If you're curious what that cable is, that white little thing. Coming up next, iCarly released a few DVDs that weren't like season compilation sets or, you know, episodes. So the first one here is I Fight Shelby Marks, which the reason why I'm doing this video is because I needed to do the inserts for the 3 individual release DVDs, because if I did it for all the other ones, it would be on top of the DVDs. So yeah, you got Victoria Justice there. Alright, second one here out of the individual released is I Saved Your Life, where Freddie and Carly kiss for the first time. There you go. And the final individual released iCarly DVD is I Space Out. Well, all right, good. I was hoping that wasn't a pen mark on the disc, but there you go. All right, back to the season sets for iCarly, which the ones coming up here, Nickelodeon made a mistake, which is no surprise to me. They screwed up and misinformed people. I looked online with multiple websites because I thought it was kind of weird how they did it, and sure enough, I was right. So when you see my edits, you'll know what I mean. For next one here is Season 2, Volume 2, and Season 3, Volume 1. I said I wasn't going to show the back, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. They included 2 episodes on... Now, here's the thing with Season 2. They filmed a bunch of episodes for Season 2, like over 25, and they broke them into 2. So there were like, I think like, I don't know, maybe 13 to 15 for Season 2, and then the rest were part of Season 3. So they're really Season 2 episodes in production code, but it's really Season 3. So there's 2 Season 3 episodes on this. So there you go. Season 2, Volume 2. The only one I know that Jeremy from Random X Entertainment has. You gotta get more of those, man. We love, you know, our iCarly. Next up here, this is really Season 3, Volume 2. It's released as Season 2, Volume 3, but it's really actually Season 3, Volume 2. Trust me. I'm not wrong. And you could just take a look at the back there. I just put it for myself. I like to know what season, what episodes, you know, I just like to know that. So that's pretty much what I did. And I did it on the back as well, but I don't want to flip the DVD over. All right, 2 more left. Next up here, this was released as the complete 3rd season, but it's actually the complete 4th season of iCarly. You know, Nickelodeon just has a history of doing weird things with episodes. And the final iCarly DVD is, and I have all the iCarly DVDs, so I don't need to get any more. This is one of the 2 that's actually completed. The complete 5th season. Unfortunately, they did not release Season 6 on DVD. And really, for me personally, Season 6 is not very memorable. The only thing really memorable, I would say, from the last season of iCarly was Freddie and Carly's final kiss in the final episode in general. So, you know, I'm okay with that not being on DVD, but that would have been nice. Okay, moving on to my second favorite Nickelodeon live-action show of all time. Starting out with the VHSs here. We have Drake and Josh, Suddenly Brothers, Volume 1. This one has the first 2 episodes of the series pilot, the reshot version. The second version that was shot because they did a pilot with a different actor like a year and a half before, but they had to reshoot it because he was unavailable. And you got Doom Buggy here. So here's the tape itself. This is not the traditional tape. It actually is embedded in the tape. I had to rebuy it because the copy that I got before, this one right here, the quality was not good. Plus it was cracked. I got it like that. And I switched the case. This tape did come in this case, but I switched it back to the one I got before because it's a better case. This one has writing on it, so kind of crap. But yeah, Drake and Josh, Suddenly Brothers. This is, you know, one of my favorite things that I own. So yeah. Okay, and the other Drake and Josh VHS that they released, another extremely hard VHS to find, is Drake and Josh Go Hollywood, the movie. This is a very hard VHS to find, and if you do find it, you're going to be paying a lot. I paid a lot. I don't even want to tell you how much I paid for this. There you go. So yeah, those are the 2 VHSs for Drake and Josh. Moving on to the DVDs. I'm just going to move them over here. Okay. First one up here is Suddenly Brothers, Volume 1. There was supposed to be a volume 2 called Sunday Family, but that never happened. And there you go. And I wrote at the bottom as a reminder for myself in case I ever forgot that there was supposed to be a volume 2. Next up here, we have Drake and Josh Go Hollywood the movie. I do need to get another copy because on Helen's surgery, at the part where Helen's asking Josh for the eye drops after her surgery, there's like a glitch where it kind of like the picture just kind of glitches and whatever. So I love Drake and Josh, so I don't want to see that glitch every time I watch that episode on this DVD, but everything else works good. We do have an insert here, but it's on the back there, so there you go. I paid only $5 for that, so that's pretty good. These next 3 here are Amazon titles. These are very, very hard to get. They're out of print like crazy. So if you do get your hands on these, you're pretty lucky. I was very lucky. First one here, Drake and Josh Best of Seasons 1 and 2. This one has the extremely rare episode #1 fan that you can only get on this DVD set. You can't even buy it worldwide on anything. So, yeah. One of my favorite DVDs in my collection. Next one here is even more harder to find, although it's kind of weird because all the episodes on this DVD you can actually buy digitally. It's kind of weird how things work, but we have Drake and Josh Best of Seasons 3 and 4 DVD. There are all the episodes. Go. Kind of a little bit more paranoid, with the handling of these DVDs because they are extremely, extremely hard to find. And the final Drake and Josh Amazon release DVD is Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. I do believe that there is a version where it has the jingle bells as a special feature, but I don't have it. DVD only has a play. That's one thing I wish Amazon would have done, is gave you a listing of the chapters in the movie instead of playing the whole movie. It's just, that would have been nice, kind of like the Go Hollywood. All right, so these next items here are bootlegs for Drake and Josh. They are not official Drake and Josh merch. You know what? I got it. All right. The final Drake and Josh DVD in general is the Best of Seasons 1 and 2 re-released version. And I got this autographed by Drake Bell last year. And I also got disc 1 autographed by Drake himself. If I ever meet Drake again, if I ever go to another concert of his, I definitely am going to be bringing the Best of Seasons 3 and 4, and probably also the Best of Seasons 1 and 2 for him to autograph. Yeah, so, yep, my prized possession, one of my favorites right there. Okay, now moving on to the bootlegs, we have this VHS tape here. There's a bunch of things on this VHS tape, but there are 2 episodes that someone recorded, Foam Finger, which is one of my favorites, and Little Sibling. So I got that off eBay, and I custom made the case myself. Next up here we have Drake and Josh Go Hollywood the movie. This is a ripped version, although the quality of the movie is actually in much better quality in this DVD than the actual worldwide release DVD, which is kind of weird. And no, this one is the fake autograph. That's the real Drake Bell autograph. This is a fake autograph. This is my autograph. I was bored one night, and I looked at that autograph, and I tried to replicate it the best I could, and let's just say that it was a total disaster. These are just regular DVD-R recordings here. And the next one is Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh, which this one's actually the ripped version from Nickelodeon, and it's in widescreen too. So this is also the better quality version than the Amazon DVD, which is kind of weird, but that's just how it is. And next up here is a bootleg version of the complete series of Drake and Josh. This is a 12-disc set. These are all DVD-Rs. You get the point. The reason I wanted this is because, you know, there were so many episodes of Drake and Josh that they didn't release in worldwide. You know, for every consumer, it's just ridiculous. All right, moving on to the final TV show. This is my all-time favorite TV live-action show of all time. I think you all know what that is at this point. So, first up here we have Zoe 101 Spring Breakup. This is the movie. VHS tape here of the movie. And here's the movie itself. One of my favorites. I love Spring Breakup. And that's the only Zoe 101 VHS out there. Unless you bootlegged it. We have the DVD here for Spring Breakup. So, here's the inside. Gives you a little insert. But on the back, you have a couple Season 1 episodes. And obviously Season 2's Spring Breakup and a couple of behind-the-scenes things and things you would not get on the VHS version, which is why I wanted to get the DVD. So, yeah. Next up here, we have the complete first season. This is the American version, because there were the Canadian versions, which I do have one of the Canadian versions, but there were 3 Canadian DVDs, the complete first season, the complete second season, the complete third season. But here's the American version. This one I did change the case up. When you get this DVD, you're gonna have one on one side here, one on the other. I don't like the stacking of that. You know, and then you have all these inserts here. So that's the complete first season. That one's kind of a harder Zoe DVD to find because that's the only official release from Nickelodeon regarding Zoe 101 in a season form. These next DVDs here are Amazon DVDs until we get to the Canadian version. We have the complete second season. And yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. Basically, I had to rebuy the DVD for my own sake because on this DVD here, the one in this little plastic here, everything works on this episode except for when Zoe's about to go tie Chase's shoes together and trick him into thinking that she's going to tell him what she said about him on the DVD. It freezes at that point. So I wanted to get a version that obviously didn't freeze. So that's why I rebought the DVD. And I watch everything else if I want to on this disc. But if I want to watch that part where it doesn't freeze, I put this DVD in. I know, I'm weird. So that's the complete second season. The next one here is kind of an odd thing, but Amazon had to break it into 2 DVDs because there's so many episodes for season 3, they couldn't fit it all on one disc. Here is volume 1. Yep, a lot of episodes there. So there's the DVDs. And we have volume 2. With the rest of the season 3 episodes, except for PCA Confidential, which sucks. But luckily, I found a way after a long time to get that episode. And the final Amazon DVD is Zoe 101, the complete 4th season. For some reason, Canada did not release season 4, so this is the only season 4 DVD out there. Very weird, but it is what it is. Here are all the episodes. There you go. DVDs. And the final one here, one of my most prized possessions here, is Zoe 101, the Canadian version of the complete 3rd season. We even get the cool slipcover. The reason why I've always wanted this DVD, it took me forever to find it, is because they, in Canada, actually did the awesome thing, and they included the episode PCA Confidential on here, which I put, you know, disc 4 here, because it's the most important disc, in my opinion. So, you know, all the other episodes, I guess, are, you know, just add-ons, but, yeah, the PCA Confidential episode is on the complete third season, the Canadian version, because the American versions released every single episode except for PCA Confidential. And it's very weird. If you want to go check out my video on me explaining when I unboxed this DVD about the weird, you know, things that Nickelodeon does, go check that out. So that's pretty much it. That is all of my Nickelodeon live action shows. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Now the unfun part comes where I have to put all these back. Anyways, this has been Childhood DVD Fan. So long, everyone.